featuring, just confirmed right now, we have Buzz, Keitaro, False, a bunch of people.
Awesome.
That was my quick plug. Let's get back into this set.
Yeah,
the rematch.
If you are liking Midwest action, please check out Dismantle. It's going to be super, super exciting. So you're going to be able to see, if you like them.
MJG will probably be there, I hope.
Yeah, MJG, though, just so you know, is
that tournament's going to be stacked.
Technically a Midwest boy, so I'm really happy that that it is a Midwest final in a Midwest regional.
Yeah, this is crazy. Who thought this would be the matchup?
Maybe,
no one.
No. Dan putting all of his haters to rest.
Dan looking like, oh my goodness! Did you see that?
I did see that.
Oh
that was outstanding.
Cape in the dash attack. Wow. He has to find, like, because, okay, first of all, let's talk real quick about what Dan has to do differently than winners finals.
Yeah, I think he needs to not let Villager dictate the pace of this matchup. He is staying, like, he is the one who is saying, like, hey, if I want to be a quarter stage away from you, if I want to be a half stage away from you, that's where I'm going to be. And
the onus is on Dan here to approach.
So that's one thing, and he's doing a great job. He is reading those Lloyds coming out and getting those. So I would really like to see Dan, you know, put it to maybe MJG to try.
Oh
to
my gosh, that
and
recovery.
that of course.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness! What? All right, let's go, Dan.
What a crazy sequence!
And
Mario's dead. Okay,
no,
he is dead.
Okay.
I thought for a second that this was Smash 4, but apparently we switched to a different game.
Yeah, no, that little bit too far from the magnet hands.
Dan really just kind of stand in between Villager and this tree, but the tree actually breaking the grab. And doing about like 16%. MJG, oh my gosh, his approach, his anti-approach game is just looking almost unstoppable.
Yeah, he is stuffing every approach that Mario is trying to do.
Dan might just need some of those Hail Mary dunks that he he landed. How many? 3 of them on Fallen?
3. And I really think that that's a good term. I really think that Dan winning this matchup is going to rely on a couple of Hail Mary plays where he just goes for like a super hard read.
If that was up smash, that could have been big damage, maybe a KO.
You know, this is where you dig deep in the playbook and try whatever you think is going to work. Because MJG is never going to give you that many opportunities.
All right, this is already a last stock, last hit affair. I think this is already better than a couple of those Winter Finals games were. Gets the cape, but that's going to be a nair.
Oh, MJG doing so good with his down air.
Oh, that won't be it. Okay.
Okay.
Good mash by MJG. Good mash.
By Dan.
By MJG to get out of the grab.
Oh, I thought you said JJ. My bad. I don't do words, apparently.
Who does words? Words are dumb. A trade. Max Rage Mario coming up here. Villager's not the heaviest character in this game.
No, and this is, I mean, if you're going to be at a high percent, you know, Max Rage is where you want to be at.
Back air space beautifully by MJG. Seals out the stock.
The spacing by MJG is so pristine against Dan that I'm not really sure what Dan can do with his approaches to really
approaching
get
MJG might be one of the hardest things to do in this game.
Yeah, what I think he's going to have to do is try and maybe mind game a little bit, throw out some stuff that may seem unsafe that he thinks that he can recover from in time to sort of bait out an opening.
Mario does have very low landing like aerials. You can use those possibly to do bait stuff, but I think that MJG might be a little too smart for that.
Yeah.
We'll see if that strategy can work. But obviously we didn't tell Dan the strategy. We'll see if he tries to just develop it on his own.
Yeah, and Dan, I mean, Dan, a great player, and we you know, making the adjustments against Fallen.
There's another little interesting area where he might be able to get some mileage. He missed a big punish when MJG missed that grab in that last game. And I think him grab, like, even if he did land that back throw that he would have gone for, if MJG didn't mash, I think that grabbing in at all was the wrong punish. So Dan is actually, he did get grabbed this set. He did get grabbed this game.
Yeah.
But he can't, if he can actually dodge those grab mix-ups by MJG.
I think MJG is a little bit more of an instinctual player necessarily than Fallen is. So he's kind of going to rely on his smash fundamentals and the essence of his character to really carry.
See, look at the end lag on that grab. It's actually absurd. If you grab too much with Villager, or if you don't grab in a smart position with Villager, you're just gonna be in a world of hurt.
Oh, tries to run off back air there.
That's the stop.
Oh, and that is a dead Mario. And did anybody else just see Villager teleport there?
Hey man, whatever.
we take those.
The year is 20 trees. And now he lands a tree. And look at how much end lag there is on that. That's where I think Dan needs to get his mileage.
And he'll be going to the other edge there.
He reverse pockets away. Now he's saying, Dan, come to me, man. This is my... You took me to my stage?
Yep.
You expect me to approach on my stage?
Right.
No chance.
But Dan, you know, he's got to get a kill pretty soon here. He's taking some solid extra credit.
Yeah, it just keeps adding up. The death of 1,000 cuts by MJG's Villager.
And that's Villager's game when it comes to MJG's playstyle.
Gets the grab. Back throw should not be enough to kill here. And yeah, he's pressuring him off stage like that. He wants to get that dunk. And that's a cool setup that MJG does, where he does that drop down from the ledge, throw the side B on there. But actually, the explosion has enough of a blast radius. That's another dead Mario. A two-stock here for MJG.
Yeah, MJG looking
one game away from taking this tournament.
Yeah, what can Dan do here?
Dan? Oh, like I said, I think he just needs to try to bait and punish when he's grounded. When Villager's grounded, his frame data is not fantastic. But if you can try to trap him on the ground, I think that's where he's going to get some mileage.
I can agree with that. It looks like we're going to Lilat for tournament game from Dan
Lilat
here.
can mess a little bit with projectile games.
Yeah, definitely, because the tilt of the stage will mess up and cause the projectiles to hit the stage itself and stop them in their path. So I'm not a bad pick here. And also the platforms are going to help Mario if he can get some grab combos started.
Yeah,
here.
this isn't a stage like Battlefield where MJG can, or like where a Villager or Rosalina can like camp under those side platforms very easily, because you can use this platform in the middle to start and advance.
Yes. Yep, it's all about tactics when on Lilat because you have so many different angles you can go
Oh my
in.
goodness.
MJG wanted that hard read with that bowling ball.
Hey man, that might have killed. Bowling ball is a thing.
Yeah.
Villager has some ridiculous kill power. Double back airs. 4 back airs in a row, only lands 2 of them. Alright, here's Dan's big run. He gets a bunch of damage here out on MJG.
Yeah, doubling the percent, and he needs to keep this up. He needs to keep up the pressure.
But he's going to read that air dodge with his nair. Mario trying to find his way in. Ooh, okay, he doesn't get hit by that Lloyd Rocket. And this is a little area where it can be a tricky for him to advance, is when he's on the bottom end of that slope. It can be really hard to advance just on anyone who's...
That was interesting.
I don't know how that happened.
Did the fireballs cut down the tree? No, I'm just kidding. He reversed the axe, but I just wonder why
MJG's
he
not
did
from
it.
California. He's not starting any forest fires.
Only you can prevent them.
Well, Mario can start them and prevent them. With the flood.
No, I got you. I got you.
That was the part we were supposed to laugh. Anyway, let's get in this game
I only
before
laugh
I
when things
embarrass
are funny,
myself.
too.
He throws a down throw, and he tries to get him off the stage. The spike.
Triple turnips.
He's used that dash attack to pressure on the ledge, but he's never landed the spike with it.
Yeah, after being down about 50%, MJG has played extraordinarily solidly.
There's the nair to up smash reversed!
To equal up the percents, and then just like that, Dan says, okay, hey, this ain't over yet.
That was a cute little kill setup there by Dan. That's a big first stock for him to take. If you can see.
Oh, back air. Not going to kill
he's living, but he's off the stage, and we've seen...
The wide edges here.
Did he just try to flood him?
Yeah, basically. He just tried to use his watering can to push him off.
All right, and now, okay. Dan, if he can stay on stage, he's in pretty good position to get a bunch of extra credit here.
Oh!
But the back throw actually just as strong as Ness's.
It's as strong as any back throw in the game, except for Ness's, really.
Yeah, Ness's is the strongest. I believe Villager's is second, or Villager's or Toon Link's is second.
Yeah.
That's the order of operations there.
It used to be Sonic's.
Sonic's, well, that character's done.
Sorry, Pow Pow.
Sorry, Pow Pow. That man has beautiful hair. But I digress. We are getting into this match. Now that we're back on even stocks, I think Mario is just... he's really figured out that approach a little bit.
Yeah, I think, though, that now that we're on even stocks, this is MJG's stocks, like, game to lose right now, because you need the advantage if you're Dan here, and MJG is not going to let you have it that easy. So once you get an advantage, you need to keep it, and he's just not letting him do that.
These back airs finding their way onto MJG's face. And right now, he's just going to find his way back into this neutral. Gonna cape that. Oh! There was a point where his shield was very low. But that does not kill shields in one hit.
No, it does not, unfortunately. Oh, misses with the back air there. I thought he maybe would have had it with the...
Down throw dunk!
Oh.
Nope, not going to be it. Good avoidance there.
Missed the grab opportunity there, I think.
Good nair out of shield.
MJG realizing that Dan has figured out his approach options a little bit and actually staying more like 3/4 of the stage away now, forcing him to...
Dan is still going for these... okay, here it comes again. You can look for that air. You can look for that air dodge at this point. Dan is still not punishing those grabs optimally.
No.
And
that's really been the difference so
He
far.
can reverse up smash would be like a perfect way to punish those whiff grabs. And I think that's just some matchup
back air
knowledge that he's
missing. Gets him off stage, triple turn-ups.
All right. They're both looking for the style dunk. Good roll to cross up, get out of that Lloyd.
Oh, and
he
up
gets
smash.
the game!
All right. Dan was saying, no, I will not be 3-0'd.
That was a big game here for Dan. This could be the start of something. Remember, he is in the loser's bracket. He has to come all the way back. To reset this bracket, then win another best of 5.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and taking that game from MJG was incredibly important for him.
I need you to just, like, inspire me on Monday mornings.
I'm here for you, man.
That's like, I just need someone to say that on Monday mornings, every Monday morning. Like 7 o'clock a.m., I'm just like, I hate everything that's not in my bed right now. And then I just need to hear the voice of Nightwing.
I'm always here for you, sir.
I know, babe. I know.
Speaking of always here for you, it seems like Battlefield has been MJG's stage of choice when he needs to clutch out a set. We've seen him win.
Who did he drop games to in top 8? Did he drop games to anyone? No, he played Knight. And that was a game 5. That was a game 5. That was right. So he did drop games, but I believe that Knight's counterpick was the Battlefield, wasn't it?
Yes. No. There's no way that Knight would counterpick to Battlefield.
Oh, wow. That exchange was really great on all parties. The cape of the slingshot. And these short hop nairs, like, sometimes it's just all that MJG can get out of a punish, and he doesn't even mind.
Yeah, MJG went 5 games with Knight, and then 3-0 Dan. So yeah, this is only the 3rd game that he has dropped in the finals here.
He gets just the 2 up airs. He knows that the up B won't land.
Oh, I'm really surprised we didn't see a runoff fair there from Mario.
Mario's shield's in danger. He's got to be wary of that bowling ball.
Oh
my dear lord! Dan getting away with...
A pinhead left of shield. My goodness.
Dan getting away with murder on that one. And there he's going to be a bowling ball to get that normal get-up. MJG putting Dan on tournament stock. Down throw to Spike. Nope. Not going to land. It's weird when that's confirmed. It's just a very strange combo.
Most of the combos are strange.
Well, this is a strange game. We live in this world where we play this very strange children's game competitively.
It's almost like, again, shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you play a children's card game on $1 million technology, so...
Hey man, I play Hearthstone. That almost KO'd!
Capes the gyroid and almost gets the kill. What a read.
Reflectors do, I'm not sure if Mario's cape does.
I don't know.
A lot of reflectors do.
Like Falco's, Fox's, obviously.
Villager's Pocket.
Villager's Pocket and
Amps
I believe Ness's bat does as well.
Oh yeah, yes, that's definitely true. You ever seen the video of the DDD getting his Gordo batted back by Ness? It does like 400%. It's actually the best thing. I digress. Dan, he's just... Now he's just trying to keep Villager off stage, which is interesting because Villager lives off stage.
I mean, it's better than having him on stage.
Yeah,
though.
It's better to have the stage control. But he can't find a spot in this neutral to land any of his kill moves. He's just spacing these bears.
Oh, eats the Lloyd there. He's throwing out a ton of aerials, but none of them are landing.
That bear will not be enough from the middle of the stage. And that dash attack was a little too preemptive. Back air from there, not going to be enough either. He keeps knocking them in the wrong way. This is a big 88% that MJG's worked up. That up air was actually so fresh.
Kills him at 168%. All right, Dan, you're at 88% here.
What do you got?
What do you got for me?
You got to make something happen. This might not be it.
Oh,
he will not make it back. That is the tournament.
Congratulations,
MJG is your champion.
MJG winning Kings of the North 4. Here.
Okay.
So
that was a impressive display
That was
here
absolutely
by MJG.
MJG dropping 3 games
In top eight.
in top 8.
I don't know if he dropped any in top 64.
I don't think so.
He looked real good in top
He
64.
was incredibly good.